we're going to do one before the one like you're talking about, and then we'll do one like that. Okay, this next one here, we've got 5 quarts equals to how many liters? Okay, so looking at our conversions, we're talking about mass, volume, or length. Mass is like weight. Volume is like gallons, kiloliters. So we're talking about volume, right? So the conversion for volume is 1.06 quarts equals to 1 liter. Okay? Alright, so we're going from this time we're going from quarts to liters. So here's 5 quarts. Number 1. And so, what do we put in here for our, what we're going to multiply, our ratio? Quarts are going to be on the bottom, right? So this would be 1.06 quarts on the denominator, 1 liter in the numerator. Alright, quarts cancel out. And so now we're going to multiply or divide here. Good, we're going to divide. Anytime your number's in the denominator, you divide. Anytime your number like appears in the numerator, you're going to multiply. Okay, that's always. Alright, so let's take a look at our calculator here. Here's that. 5 times 1.06. Check it. And we get 5.3. Any questions with the calculator? It's 5.3. And what's our unit? Liters, right. Whatever your numerator here is, that's what your units should end up being. If it's not, something went wrong.
So we didn't have to go quarts to gallons?
Right. You didn't have to go quarts to gallons because why?
Because of the 1.06.
Right, you have a direct conversion from quarts to liters.
See, I was trying to multiply and then divide. That's what I was.
Now, if we wanted to go from gallons to liters, then you would have to go from gallons to quarts, and then quarts to liters, because our conversion is from quarts to liters. Okay? Any other questions with that? Okay, now we'll address your issue about going from a smaller unit to a larger unit. And this is modified from what I originally had here, so but it should work out just fine. Okay, we want to go from 37,735.8 milliliters to gallons. Okay, so we're going, our conversion, we're working with volume, right? So we're going from milliliters, right, to, and we want to end up with gallons. It helps to start off, put down what you're going to start off and what you're going to end up with. So that means our conversion for English to metric is quarts to liters, right? So we have to go from milliliters to what? Liters. And then from liters to quarts, good. And then quarts to gallons. So you see why you want to have this planned out, because if you have it down on paper before you start, it's a whole lot easier than trying to figure it out as you're going along. Okay, so we're going to put here 37735.8 milliliters over 1 times, now we need our conversion, right, from milliliters to liters. So that conversion is milliliters to liters. That's going to be what? What's our conversion there?
1 liter over 1,000.
Good. 1 liter equals to 1,000 milliliters, right? So that's 1 liter over 1,000 milliliters, or 1,000 milliliters over 1 liter. Okay. Right. So we're going to do the first ratio. We're going to put the 1,000 milliliters in the denominator and 1 liter in the numerator. And cancel our units out, right? So that means we're going to multiply or divide here. Divide, right? Does that mean, is our number going to get larger or smaller? Smaller. Our number's going to get smaller, so that means we could actually look at this and move the decimal point 3 places to the left, because our number's getting smaller, right? So when you're thinking about it, it helps to think, okay, my number getting smaller, larger or smaller? And then that can help to determine which way you're going to move that decimal point. So we're going to move that decimal 1, 2, 3 places to the left. So now we've got 377, or 3 point rather, 7, 3, 5, 8, and what's our units? Liters, right? Over 1. Okay, now, so we've gone from milliliters to liters, right? Now what's next? Liters to quarts, right? And what conversion do we use there? And that's,
1.06.
yeah, that's that 1.06. It's on the previous problem, right? A conversion, here it is. So we're going to put that 1.06, what, is that 1.06 going to be in the numerator? What's going to go in the denominator? The liters, right, are going to go in the denominator. So that's 1 liter in the denominator. 1.06 quarts in the numerator. So now, are we going to multiply or divide? Multiply. We're multiplying, right, because it's in the numerator. But we can't just move the decimal point over because we got that 0.06 there. So we got to put in 37.7358. 37.7358.